Welcome. This is where you put on the heating. You just turn it in the right direction, like 5 is the highest, and then you go like all the way the other way. And just make sure it's not easy to turn them. It goes a little bit stiff, just so you know. And please don't forget to put them out when you leave. I always leave a note with the Wi-Fi right there. This is the network and this is the password. This is my phone number, and please no loud music or noise. And as I said before, please turn off the heating and lights when you check out. And when you check out, you can just leave the key here right on the table and close the door behind you. Thank you. If you want to use the microwave, just open it, put your food in, close it, press select, then choose the watts, like maybe 900 watts or 800 or lower, but let's say 1000. Press enter, choose the time. For instance, you use 5 minutes, but just to show you now, I will use 5 seconds. So these are seconds. Press enter and then press this button. Just make sure you press it on top. And now it just goes on until it's finished. Then you just open and you get out your food. If you want to cook, put a pan on. All the pans are down there. You can all use them on this cooking plate. Press this button until it goes on. Then you can switch to this one, or this one, or this one, or this one. Let's say this one because the pan is on there. You put on the heating. Use maybe 4 or 5 if you want to warm something up, and if you want to cook something, use 8 or 9. 9 is the highest. Okay, so and now if you want to switch to another pan, to another plate, you can use that one, or go back. Maybe you want to put a little bit lower, you can go like this. And if you're finished, you just press this for a long time again, and then it will go out. And then here it will probably still say H, it means hot. Even when you put it out, it will still say that the cooking plate is hot. So just remember that. When you cook, you put on the ventilation, please. You do that with this button. But I always also put on the light. Why? Because you almost can't hear the ventilation, and I used to forget to put it out a lot. So just to remember that I have to put it out, I also put on the light, so that when I put out the light, I'm like, oh yes, I have to put out the ventilation. Okay, if you want to use the washing machine, that is also possible. Just open it, yes, and then you can use one of these to put in there. You put it in, you close the door, just make sure you really close it, and then you choose a program. I would just use the normal program. You have 30 degrees, 40, 60, which is for towels, just regular. And if you want to use something for silk or something very delicate, use this one. Okay, and then you can this button means speed, if you want to speed it up, or just regular, so it increases the time. And you use how high you want to centrifuge. It's actually quite simple. When you've chosen it, you can also switch from here, of course. You can always change it. So let's say you just want to use a regular 40 degrees wash. It will take 2 hours. And once you have chosen all these options, then you press start, and then it will start working. And this will say 0 once it's done. And then you can take it out and you can use if you want this laundry basket on top of the closet, and if you want to dry your clothes, there is a washing rack over there, and you can put it in the middle of the living room to dry your clothes. Okay, you want to make coffee or tea. Like, let's start with coffee. Before you put it on, just make sure you take this out. This is for coffee. Take this out and fill it up with water for as much as you want. Then put it on, open this, and you need a pad. The pads are over there. This is regular coffee. In the drawer, there is also decaf coffee. So then you put it in, you press it, you put your cup here, and once this stops flickering, then you press this button for 1 cup of coffee. Tea pretty much speaks for itself. Just fill up this device and press this, and your tea or your hot water will start boiling at one point. If anyone rings the doorbell, you can pick it up with this phone and say hello, and then open the door with this one. Please don't open the door if you're not expecting anyone. Thank you. If maybe you dropped like chocolate sprinkles or anything like that, you can always vacuum clean if you'd like. There is a small vacuum cleaner here, and below there is the big vacuum cleaner. And this is what you have to put on it to do a big vacuum. You just take it out. If there's anything you need to clean, if you want, this is the cleaning closet. You can pretty much find everything in there. If you want to change the garbage sack, here are the new ones. But if you just stay for a few days, you will probably not use it. And if you want to throw away the old garbage bag, around the corner of the building at the right side, when you walk out, there is a big garbage bin behind. It's like in the bicycle storage, and the door is secured, but on your key you have another key, on your like key set you have the master key, but you also have the small key, and the small key is to enter the secured bicycle storage. And this is also where the big garbage bin is, to put your garbage sack in there if you want. Pretty much use everything you see in this closet. Up there on the lowest, right here, this thing you can use to wash your dishes, or to dry your dishes actually. If you dry your dishes, then the best thing to do is to put this under it, and to like put the rack on top and use this to actually dry your dishes. About the closet, well, everything pretty much speaks for itself. What you need to know is, well, there's coffee, and in that box is tea. When you open the drawer, and I have to say, please be really careful with opening the drawers, because sometimes they tend to fall out. In here there's sugar, milk, whatever you need. There's more. Just you can take whatever you find in these drawers. At the lowest drawer there are also candles you can use. Any extra supplies are mostly in the big closet. Not much really, but like extra small towels and toilet paper. If you need anything else from this closet, you can always use whatever you find. Use any beauty products. There's a lot of it in here. You can use anything you like. And down here, if you want to make a drawing or do something creative, you can also use this. This is a TV screen, but there's no TV. It's just a screen. So if you have an HDMI cable, you can use it, but otherwise it actually has no purpose. If you want to try to play a card game or a Dutch game, you can find it in here. If you want to put on or put out candles, you can always do that. These are not real candles that you see right now. There's also a fake candle there. I use them as much as possible. There are also real candles which you can of course light if you're careful. And if you want to put this out, also the light in the dollhouse, at the back there's this little thing with a little button. This is how you put them out if you find it annoying when you want to go to sleep. Also, these kind of candles, you can just turn them around and put them out like this. And in the end, I want to say you can use everything you can find in this room. So you can open drawers and whatever you find you can use while staying here, just so you know. If you have any questions, just please let me know. I can answer a lot of questions about the environment or whatever you would like to have information about. Thank you.